I have no idea. Swagger, cold as a stranger from Pennsylvania, chilling in the W where they live things, throwing up them Franklins, showing that I'm living. Already acting like I'm worth 20 million. Shaking off these haters like snow from my boots. Champagne bottles and all white suits. Show up out of town in an all white deuce. Feeling like the shit cause it's all right too. Government scandal put the state on trial. The DAs and judges are the criminals now. The whole judicial branch is a fucking cash cow, so they gon' have to take me out before I take them all down. This is Mad City. This is our town. If we in it for a penny, then we in it for a pound. Trolling online like you a bunch of gangsters. Meet us at the Coliseum, we'll entertain you. It's life with my feet up. Fuck some new sneakers. I'll rule my own empire. Julie is something here with recent third dimension. That's the crew that I fuck with. Stop trying to hide, fool. Let's do this in public. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Remix! If you want to be. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. They don't know. The T, they don't know how cold, baby. My brother Nebuchadnezzar the King, man, looking down on me. This is for him. Sonar to your sonogram. They don't know how cold I am. Though the plans toss the program, they don't know how cold I am. I'm chilling with my, and they got the whole rice to bang. And they don't know how, hey, sonar to your sonogram. They don't know how cold I am. Toss the projects, got the plans. They don't know how cold I am. I'm sitting on the mountaintop and they don't even know it, man. Made one more power move and sorted it all up for my fans. Who was Muad'Dib? You don't know the half. St. Clair Village pissed, but they don't have a chance. And I'm still the man with the dance. Take a glance, and you know the man with the flow. I can freestyle, bro. My head is bald, but I'm still tall. Standing tall on my two, make it happen, dude. I got a sick crew, and we all got money. It's not funny. We getting greasy, girl, don't tease me. I'm Taibu, Muad'Dib. I ain't needy. Shout out my man Greedy. I used to work. They used to flirt, but they got hurt when they saw my girl Shae. I don't play. Shout out to all my family in the PA, in the WI, in the big O. Now I'm in the DF double O. The W's kicking it from forward, bumping town back to the D, yeah, downtown. I do my thing, man. This is the remix. You want more? Come and get yourself a 3 fix. And they still don't know how cold I am or how cold my flow. They don't know. We getting it popping, man. We getting ready for Wild Out Wednesday. That was just a little freestyle I did. The chorus was hot though. That's gonna be the real chorus. I'm gonna unleash that remix of the song Cold on Wednesday. I'm gonna give that to you. Just having a little fun tonight. My freestyles. I'm gonna get signed. I'm gonna be like Tom Brady, like the oldest artist to get his first real major deal. It's gonna be sick. But they need my flow out there because they don't know how cold I am. Shout out to all the beat makers out there. True Love Tuesday, man. You know it's going down, man. You know what we do. They don't know how cold I am. That song gonna lit. Muad'Dib, who is he? You don't know the half. That's a hot bar. So it's time to go straight into the topic. I don't know. I didn't tell Shae to come on like right away, so we gotta kind of make a topic of y'all because I didn't tell her to come on right away. I just kind of she gonna come in when she do her thing, but we were discussing yesterday off the multiple choice question. Shout out to First Sergeant Gemini over on TikTok, the brother LZ that dropped in on us. What are we doing? All right. You're a Mess is gearing up for its first reality show season. Basically, a bunch of live episodes that we will film live on location, a couple different spots around the DFW. If you want to tap into that, you want me to show up the sexiest man in Dallas with Shae segment, right or wrong, bring the heat. You might even catch me on the man cave on Saturday on that DLS and the man DJ Smooth right now on that deal. Shout out to all the comedians out here keeping us laughing, keeping it light. Taibu Muad'Dib, it's You're a Mess. So if you guys missed last night's episode of You're a Mess, young brother came on, man, and gave me a huge compliment. Like, I didn't know that the show was really actually already so meaningful. Like I felt like I had to do a couple more things. What I'm saying, I'm not knocking my own content. I'm just saying I thought it was a couple more things I need to do to really be effective at helping people get it together. So, but hearing somebody, basically the first person really come out and admit that they watched the show for advice, that they're learning from what I'm doing, and they appreciate that I put the podcast on. It like validates the whole struggle, right? Have any of you really helped one other person on the planet do anything? I'm not talking about like help them get into the movie or pay it forward and buy the car behind you, lunch. I'm saying if any of you help somebody better themselves, like make it to the next level in life, right? It's a whole different ball of wax. So shout out to all of you who are givers, who give of yourself because that's who you are. Without the givers, man, the world would be a really dark place. So it's True Love Tuesday, man. If there's someone that you truly love, you know what to do. Tap in, log in. Let's get that true love story on the show so that people who may be struggling with true love, finding true love in these things, can just hear how you got it right. This show has been going on. There's people out there, there's competition locally out there for your eyes and for your views. I used to do a much better job of letting y'all know about the show when the show's gonna pop on. It'd be 7:30, 8, 9. I know I'm jumping around a lot on you. I'm gonna get a consistent schedule. I'm gonna lock that in. But the transition has been important. It really has. I'm doing a couple different things career wise. I made a career move here recently, so I was actually promoted from one company to a different company as far as what I do in fitness. Y'all hear about that more later on down the line as I learn this new system and get comfortable. But I did receive a promotion, elevation. I don't just train anymore. I actually manage trainers now. So it's a different ball of wax. I'm dealing with sales and thus and such. So, but at the end of the day, though, it's just opportunity for me to reach more people through people. The better coach and trainer I am of trainers and coaches, the more of you who will reach your fitness goals, get in shape, and be blessed. So, that being said, just trying to come back from a slight fender bender this week. Um, just haven't really been myself. Uh, if you already have been through something traumatic when it comes to violence, car crashes are very violent situations. It's quick, but it has lasting effects, and so much goes into it. Um, but I'm glad to be okay for the most part, unscathed. Um, I've seen so many wrecks driving around the DFW. All of us do. That's it's pretty crazy how mine happened, but it happens. So I want y'all to think about this. Be prepared. All right, be prepared for contingencies like true love. True love just happens to people out the blue. Like you never know who you're gonna love. Like where you find and look, when you find love, you gotta hold on to it. I'm telling y'all right now, love. They say that you can't money can't buy love, it's priceless. But man, love is tough. It's tougher to keep than to come by. Right? Let's talk about true love for a second. True love, you can we all come by true love. It's tough to keep, isn't it? Really, it's tough to keep. It's tough to hold on to them true loves. That's why it's so important for you, true love birds out there, to come on. Because I'm gonna ask them tough questions like, what made you hold on to it? Right? True love, true love, true love Tuesday. So I find myself in the studio by myself, but I have to put on a show, right? That gives great content. But since the theme is True Love Tuesday, and I didn't really put a topic up because I didn't really think, okay, yeah, we're gonna keep talking about the conversation we had yesterday, how we ended yesterday. But I forgot that she doesn't come on for like a half an hour into the show. So off the top of the head, I would just like to say that if you don't have true love in your life right now, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Now, if you go back to my very first episode, I was single, super single. It was lonely. I mean, you're not as exposed or vulnerable, but lonely is a y'all know what I'm saying. Or what I didn't say, but you know what I mean. Lonely, let me tell you something. Lonely is not cool. Y'all say what y'all want to. I don't mind being by myself. I don't mind. Lonely is not cool. So if you watch my first couple episodes of this show way back when, I was super single. Now, no one really addressed me or asked me what it was like to be super single. Cause I was saying I'm super, super single. It just sounded really cool. If anybody would ask me, I would tell them how lonely it really is. Loneliness drives us into the arms of random people, and we try to make it pure love, right? Like true love. Like it's like pouring syrup on caca and calling it pancakes. We do this though. I'm not the only. Raise your hand. I'm not the only one. If you didn't, yeah, grab the random. Just come here, random. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one that ever did it. You know you did it. You over here on Instagram did it. You on Facebook. Y'all definitely doing it. And everybody on YouTube, y'all done did it too. So don't act like I'm the only person that has ever grabbed a random and said, I love you. I need you. Like try to make it be out of loneliness. Loneliness is it's a trip. It's crazy. But I've done it though. I ain't the only one, but I've done it. So now I'm in a relationship. And I love the person that I'm with. Like, it depends on, our vibe. We go from being lovebirds to in love to truly, madly, deeply in love to, yeah, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Love. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's how it be. I mean, what can I say? I'm just keeping it real, right? Uh, but true love is it's hard to keep. It is. Let's be honest about that. I'm glad that I have a couple free moments to talk about true love because y'all, my man last night was kind of tough. If you go back and watch last night's episode, listen to the brother. The only reason I didn't shame him, and I talked to Shae about this. The only reason I didn't shame him is because I could see that the way he treated women was a byproduct of how somebody made him feel about himself. And that brother, and ladies, it made me. I was getting so much yesterday because I could see how you women can be so hurt. Like y'all just dive right in. The brother, for all intents and purposes, job, obviously no criminal background because he works for the Department of Corrections. So he seemed like a straight type of shooting type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but he played literally every chick he was with. You know what I'm saying? It was his own admission. And the only reason I didn't shame him when it finally came out, because y'all know me, I asked tough questions, was because it was I could relate to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like he wasn't equipped at all. Ladies, that's why you have to vet men. Young ladies, especially y'all, listen to what I'm saying. My daughter's 18. I hope she watches the show. Vet these brothers. You have to put them through a vetting process. I laid it out there for y'all. Go watch the first 100. Binge watch it. Because if you don't, you're gonna run to a guy like LZ. Clean cut job. He even said he was taking care of women, but he was playing them. He wasn't honest with them. He lied to him. So, I mean, I'm gonna write that down because that's gonna be a good topic. Because the dating prostitution thing has to be talked about. Bold ladies and guys on these social media platforms talking about how they're gonna, how they deserve to be taken care of in a relationship because of their looks or because of their game or whatever it is. Therefore, devoid of any real intimate connection is prostitution. If financial gain comes out of a sexual agreement, it's prostitution. Here in the DFW, I've learned that it's like Vegas out here when it comes to the dating game. Taibu Moody, what are you saying? What I'm saying is there's young ladies here, as soon as they know how to sneak out the house, they're looking for a sugar daddy. Now, many of them are looking for the sugar daddy that wants to pay but not play. They're all looking for that sugar daddy. That just for them to act like they like them or hang out with them a little bit, they're buying them new outfits, clothes, purses, whatever, and they'll shoot it straight to you. It's real. There are many who don't mind playing to get the pay day. They'll set up a play day to get the payday. And here in the DFW, it's accepted. Dating prostitution is accepted. The men thrive because of it, and the women accept the payoff, and they're looking good because of it. Dating prostitution. So on True Love Tuesday, I just kind of brainstormed onto a really big topic. I might do that for a whole week, maybe a whole month. And the reason I would do it that long is because if dating prostitution is so prevalent, how can, like LZ said last night, anybody really find true love? Now, clearly, that brother would never find it. What's going on, Kiba? For the best podcast viewing experience, find me at Taibu Muad'Dib on YouTube. I'm doing a lot of stuff on YouTube. Y'all can watch on Instagram and Facebook. I'm telling y'all, when I start my reality TV show and my live episodes, subscribe to me now on YouTube, because if you don't, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna cost you to have a subscription, first of all, and you're gonna be late. So I'm letting y'all know the real deal. Hey, what's going on? Letting y'all know the real deal. So I'm just putting it over here. Subscribe now. Because y'all want to get grandfathered in, trust me. Y'all want to be part of the oh man, I told you. So I'm gonna go ahead and post that joint, pin that comment, wave at folks. All right. Shout out. So dating prostitution. So LZ said, nobody's looking for, a serious relationship out here because they're all trying to get involved in dating prostitution. Right. And so, and really, LZ, he's not be fit for anything but dating prostitution if he's going to lie and cheat on women anyway, lie to them and cheat on them or play them or try to play them, like you said, whatever. So, the women that try to come across him and move around or whatever, like that, they're doing the right thing. And that's because he wasn't capable of giving real love. That's why he wasn't attracting it. People, you attract who you are. So, yeah, that's what it comes down to. Don't know. I really can't say if I've ever been involved in dating prostitution. But I would have to say, yeah. I would have to say when I was younger, man, dating older women, that to be with me, they were doing stuff for me, and I really wasn't telling them no. Like, I had women do things for me, materialistic wise, and I accepted it all when I was much younger. And I was dating older women. That was the deal. So I think that I learned dating prostitution a whole long. And then when I started dealing with younger women, you know what I'm saying? It was just pretty much the same thing. Like, they don't really have much. You got your stuff together. You already know what it is. So dating prostitution probably been pretty much the safest bet. Dating prostitution has probably been the safest bet. It's probably the safest bet for all the people out there that have issues, that don't want to be your true self, that like LZ just can't stop lying to folks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Dating prostitution works, right? Because neither party is investing their emotions, so no one's going to get hurt when the situation ends. That person enjoyed you for a little while, and you enjoyed the material gain from that. So when y'all go to your separate ways, this fair exchange ain't no robbery. But what happens when one doesn't want to let go of the other? Is it because of feelings or benefits? It can get dicey. It can get real dicey. Oh, yeah. Not keeping it real. You're not keeping it real. See, don't come into the game on prostitution dating, but then want it to become some love thing. Now, if y'all haven't seen my second 100, right? I'm over half into the second 100, more 50 more episodes. So I'm like 154 right now. Shae had a right or wrong segment where a lady invited all her coworkers at her job to her birthday party. And it was the club, and it cost to get in. And when her guy was like, I'm not paying for all these people to get in, She called him a broke bleep. Dating prostitution. Like, you know, it, I mean, I don't know if he was telling her that he loved her, if he was telling other people that he loved her, and they had a great. I don't know what he was telling people about his relationship to up to that point, but on that video, we all know that he and she were involved in dating prostitution. Maybe because he started having feelings for her, he forgot that's what it was. I don't know, but clearly, it was for her. The whole time, it was dating prostitution. Now, shout out to you, ugly, fat, skinny, dirty, nasty, dope fiend men that can afford, a glamorous looking chick who doesn't matter messing with your dirty, filthy, funky, foul, whatever. I'm talking about. There has to doesn't have to be any matching going on whatsoever for dating prostitution. That's my point. That's my point. Ladies, y'all just as nasty. If he paying for it, y'all just as nasty. You know, that's a good side topic. What do women who are involved in dating prostitution tell people while they're involved in dating prostitution? Like, do you love him, girl? How long you been together? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just be biased. What do women and men tell? I want to know what both sides. That's gonna be a great show. What do women / men tell people outside the relationship about the relationship when they're involved in dating prostitution? That's a hot woo. It's about to heat up, y'all. What do women and men tell people outside the relationship about the relationship when they're involved in dating prostitution? That topic's gonna be smacking because I'm just gonna call it DP. That might sound nasty for all you porn watchers, but DP on this show means dating prostitution. All right. So, as y'all let me brainstorm into my own genius, and I'm thinking these things up. Dating prostitution. It's interesting. That's interesting. Dating prostitution. True Love Tuesday. Is dating prostitution the antithesis of true love? What do you prefer, ladies? A situation where you're with a man and y'all have true love, or dating prostitution? See what the women prefer over here. We're gonna put that in the comment section. I'm going hard today, y'all. Y'all, if y'all tuning in right now, I'm going hard today. I want to know from the ladies, what do I'll just put most? What do most women prefer? True love. Oops, I put her love. I want to say true. Do most women prefer true love or dating prostitution? Don't come on the show and be jacking, because I'm a flesh it out. There'll be plenty of guests come on my show. They got the holier than thou role, and and the shame bag come out. What do most women prefer, true love or dating prostitution? Now I'm going to pick on the women a little bit. I ain't going to because y'all already say that men really we're not really emotionally attached. All for women is all about the emotions. When they cheat more emotional. This and normal. So do y'all prefer these days, because it's 2022, do y'all prefer the emotionless dating prostitution scenario where you benefit materialistically from being with a guy that you could care less about? Or are you going for the high risk, low reward, true love? And I say high risk, low reward because the way y'all make it sound after the fact is that it wasn't worth it. High risk, low reward, true love. True love. I want to know. I want to know. High risk, low reward, true. So, yeah, it's going down, man. It's going down, down, down. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. Shout out there on Instagram. Y'all almost over with, but Facebook is good. It's good to go. Man, I got a whole new topic. Chocolate, she ain't lost her mind. So I got a whole new to branch off into dating prostitution. People ain't gonna like that. I'm gonna do some research. It's it's kind of good, Shae, that I came up with this topic for a month because I have been meaning to be more clinical and to do more. Huh? Park.
That Aunt Jemima for you. I ain't feel like doing my
Pac and Aunt Jemima. I thought you was going for the Tupac thing, like Thug.
No, I just didn't feel like doing my hair. So,
if you have a hair beauty salon or hair store or something like that, and you want people to see your skills, she has a lot of hair and don't feel like doing it. That's the bottom line. She has a lot of hair, she don't feel like doing it. So if you want your stuff to be seen on this podcast, especially going into this reality TV show season, tap in. We'll get you that sponsorship package. What's going on there, everybody over there on Instagram? I'm telling y'all, man, for the best podcast viewing experience, go over and subscribe on YouTube. For the Ask Shae portion, please go to host of You're a Mess at gmail.com and ask Shae y'all questions. Host of You're a Mess at gmail.com. Shae, what is your right or wrong segment for today? I'm typing this in.
Okay, so we have a young lady and she's talking about women shouldn't be leaders. So we're gonna see what she has to say, her whole,
right
thing about it. We don't want to just say that's what she said.
So if you wanna put your questions in for Shae to answer, I'm throwing it over here on Instagram. I'm throwing it over here on for you, everybody else to view it. That's where you go.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
That's where you go. It's all good. So subscribe over there right now. Go to host of You're a Mess at gmail.com to put in your questions. Host of YAM, just like that at gmail.com. To put in your questions and concerns, man, over here for Shae.
I need your questions for the Ask Shae segment so we can get y'all answered on those relationship questions that y'all have.
She said we, but it's an Ask Shae portion, so really she mean her.
Like you're not gonna put your 2 cents in.
If I feel like it, because it's myself, but mainly I really want to just. Wow. Y'all see what she just did? Host of Your Mess at gmail.com to ask Shae your questions and get answers. I told you that I was just sitting there, just gonna half an hour talking about if it's money involved and sex involved in dating prostitution. You talking about 2 cents?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's called that.
It's dating prostitution. Latia, you her buddy. What's it called? What's it called?
Single,
She probably involved in it right now.
No, not Tia. She ain't doing that.
Dating prostitution.
No.
Dating prostitution. Where's
Now, if
that?
somebody want to give you some money, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I'm just saying. I sent it. Need to refresh your page.
I just did. I just brought it up and then refreshed it. You ain't sent it to that one. She talking.
Oh, what you say?
Mm.
Yeah, not her. You got her messed up, first of all. But I don't know. In 2022, it's different. Like, if you're a crackhead,
are you single?
You prostitute.
If she's single,
if you're a crackhead and you prostitute, that's different. But well, I don't know. They do have escort, you know. But if that's your job, you know what I'm saying. You ain't got no feelings in it. You just getting the money. You know what I'm saying. But we talking about regular people.
I don't know where you sent it to.
We talking about regular people.
Regular people are involved. That's how I found out. LZ is not a regular person. He was saying that he was trying to play him by paying them and keeping them quiet. So go ahead and find it.
By paying them.
Where's it at? You gotta type it up because it's not on my joint.
I sent it to you.
You didn't send it to me. Clearly you did. You look. Let me show you. You can scroll down on this one. You can see your last one you sent to me.
But like I said, ain't nobody doing it right now. So I don't know what you talking about.
Dating prostitution.
Let me see if I see it.
Yeah, I did.
Y'all, excuse my chair. It be making noise.
Wow. The whole deal. We having a good time here, y'all. Taibu Muad'Dib, man. You know what it is. She bringing up this old topic, but we know from last night what the topic really is. Who was trying to holler at who? She's supposed to be bringing up some kind of evidentiary hearing, but we're gonna see.
I can't pull it up right now, but I know it is.
So at the end of the day, what you have is individuals who are mutually agreeing to a relationship that's not based off of love, but they're having sex and money is exchanging hands. It's dating prostitution. There's no way around it. So y'all can say what y'all want to say live. We can debate this, but women and men are selling at least their time, if nothing else, for money in monogamous relationships. And they can be monogamous and it still be prostitution. Mm-hmm. Monogamous one-on-one relationships and it's still prostitution. It's a shame. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not making these things up. If you look at my first 150 episodes, gotta do your binge watch thing for real. That could take you through a couple of months of work. If you can't stand your job, binge watch, you're a mess. Trust me.
You can't stand your job. They still gotta be working.
Nah. Plenty of y'all got jobs where y'all listening to stuff and watching stuff all day. I'm talking about yens.
Anyway.
You didn't know what you're doing.
Nah, they got 2 freaking ads. YouTube, y'all tripping. All these ads. Then you can't skip them. Okay, it's ready.
From the very beginning?
Yeah. Right off the
tonight's by the wrong segment. Women suck as leaders.
Hold up. Nah, that is not what it say.
What did it say?
It say women can't be leaders.
Because they suck at leadership. No. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Nah, y'all be sucking. That's why half the time.
If women didn't suck as leaders, with 67% of y'all raising 67% of our kids alone, if y'all didn't suck, what's happening to our community? Yeah. No accountability.
Next question.
No accountability. I'm a high five all the brothers out there. Like, yeah, what about that? Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Do you think that women should carry leadership positions?
No.
Why not?
The answer is not why not. The answer is why would they?
Yeah.
Don't say why not. What is one benefit of women being in leadership positions? There's no benefit.
But
And
women
then-
are advocating for equal.
Women who are not smart are advocating for equal.
Why you say that?
Smart women are not doing it. Because women, and this is why we can't be trusted, honestly.
Because
Because
women can't be trusted.
women cannot be trusted. We need rules. We need guidelines. We need a procedure. Don't just give us space talking about go be a leader. That's probably the worst thing you can do for a woman. It's just too much. It's just too much. We can't handle that. So my thing is, women just hear, I want to be the leader, and all they think about is the glamorous part of it.
Yeah.
Not understanding when things go bad, the leader go down with the shit, the captain go down with the shit. So women, the reason why women can't be trusted as leaders is they only want the fun parts of leadership.
Yeah.
They want the attention. It's really a desire for adoration. They want the adoration of being a leader.
Turn it off. Turn it off. No. Turn it off.
Man.
So, is she right or wrong in what she's saying? Can women not be leaders?
Women definitely can't be trusted, right? So you
said leaders.
you look, you find that out. Look, I'll rewind the tape.
Rewind it.
She's a woman and she kept it 100. I can't make this stuff up. I don't know what else she was talking about, but she said women can't be trusted. That's what I heard her saying. She's a woman. So why would she say that if it wasn't true? She's been a woman her whole life.
Evidently, she failed that leadership.
Oh man.
She failed that leadership.
Oh man. We gonna
That's what it comes down to.
we gonna rewind this joint because I heard the lady say this why you can't, this how women can't be trusted. This is what she said out her mouth. This is why women can't be trusted.
We can't be trusted, honestly. Because
I almost went right to it, didn't I?
are advocating for equal.
Why you say that?
Smart women are not doing that. Because women, and this is why we can't be trusted, honestly.
This is
Because
why
women can't be
this
trusted.
is why we can't be trusted. But I know why you can't be trusted, because you can't be trusted. Because as soon as you act like you want to be in love, she don't want to be in love no more. Oh yeah. She gonna talk to you all day about love and feelings and stuff like that, but she's not gonna open up. She's not gonna talk to you. The sex gonna stop. It's gonna be terrible, fellas. Don't fall for that. Let's go back to it again. I want to hear her say it one more time.
That's not no.
Are advocating for equal.
Why you say that?
Smart women are not doing that. Because women, and this is why we can't be trusted, honestly. Because
women can't be trusted.
women cannot be trusted. We need rules. We need guidelines. We need a procedure. Don't just give us.
Men do too, though.
Wow.
Men do too, though. You think the president really running the country? No, it's people behind him that's running it, and half of them is women.
Where's Digital B when I need him? Man.
Wow. That's sad.
This is your right or wrong segment.
That's sad.
What's going on, Corey? This is your right or wrong segment. For the best podcast viewing experience, please go to Taibu Muad'Dib on YouTube, subscribe, and watch it live. All right, what's going on? I told her to invite y'all on the show. I gave her the guest link. So if y'all want to come on live and say y'all have y'all piece, because
you're wrong right now.
She just said women can't. This is why we can't be trusted.
She's wrong.
That's what you're saying. You saying
she's wrong. But how are you gonna speak for every woman?
You can be trusted.
Yeah.
I can't make this stuff up.
Wow.
Zero accountability.
So that's the reason? Because we can't be trusted, because we can't be leaders? That don't even make sense.
Oh Lord.
Make it make sense.
Lord. I'm listening to her. You brought it up.
Yeah, and
should I play it one more time for the cheap seats?
Is she right or is she wrong? See, look at that. What they say? You asked for him, there he go. You asked for him, there he go. Thank you.
What queen is he talking about?
What queen you think? She just passed away.
She wasn't running up. Who world was she running? Her own?
London Bridges.
Wow. I'm a genius on a podcast with non-geniuses. This is what I have to deal with.
Really?
What she said made sense. What you talking about makes zero sense. Here's the deal.
That's because she failed and what she thought.
Here's the deal.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the deal, people. I did a statistical based show, and I talked about why men should use lie detector tests because they're not very expensive.
They are
when dealing with women. All women, period. But since I'm African, I'm talking about African
if you
women.
Dating around, you gonna get a lie detector test on every woman you date.
I said before taking off the condom, I definitely should have did that. Before taking off the condom, if she said, I don't like condom, it don't feel natural. Fellas, get that lie detector test.
Hey, before we go to the movies, you think you can take this lie detector test I'm gonna strap you up to so I can see if you're gonna be lying or not in a relationship? Who does that?
Before you take off the condom, move in, and definitely before you propose, get that lie detector test.
So you saying back in when'd you start dating? 1990s?
All I'm saying, hold on. Women can do anything except tell the truth, Latia. We are good at everything except telling the truth. Like she's not. What's your buddy? She tripping. Y'all can everything except. Where's the except at? You're not good at everything. If 60
everything.
Okay, y'all want me to drop the mic? Y'all want me to drop the mic?
That's a marker.
The European power structure incentivized welfare for who? African women. Pulled in.
Look.
Can I finish? Let me finish the point. Don't do it on my show. I can't finish the point.
Go.
The European men said to destroy the African community, we're going to pull the men out the home. Here you go, lady. Here goes a welfare check. Oh, who lives in the household? Oh, the man, he can't live there. What happened? What happened to the African community? What happened to the African community after that?
What they got to do with it?
What happened to the African community after that? Somebody please tell me.
But what they got
Look, she ran. Your friend ran. She didn't want to hear that.
Don't do her. She on there. Your live is stupid. That's why we doing that.
You see what digital be? I broke him down. You see, he keeping it real now.
So y'all not sneaky? Y'all sneakier than we is.
Fellas. I can't make this up.
Statistics on that.
I can't make this up.
Where's the statistics on that? Where is the statistics on that? Pull them up. You have the guest link. Send it to your buddy. Bring her on live. If you're not busy tonight, come on to YouTube and come on. You ain't gotta turn your camera on.
All you gotta do is send it to her. You got the link on your phone.
It's way really?
I mean, I'm
just saying. And then 80% of women are sneakier than men. Where the statistics? Who put that in Google? That women is the more sneakiest than men. Have y'all seen y'all? Come on. Come on.
It's rough going.
Y'all having babies on the side, all this stuff, and we the sneakiest?
Is that different than work husbands? Anybody?
Y'all have work wives.
Hold on. Is that different than work husbands? Anybody?
Y'all have work wives. Hey, Monica. Y'all have work wives. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
Look.
That's reality shows. It's not real. Those are scripted. You talking about how you seen the reality shows? Developing
work relationships with men
while
you in a relationship.
Wow. Yeah, you really watching reality shows because ain't no way. Y'all. That's why, okay. Love and Hip Hop. Peter Gunn. He's staying with what was her name? The baby mama, the main one. And then he ended up getting with what's the one with the tattoo? I ain't watched it in a long time. But I'm just saying. No, No. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm saying he the one having.
You say
He the one
you
having
giving
babies.
she look she giving us
They going
current.
back and forth having babies in between both of them. What are you talking about?
You can't stop the shame.
No,
you
that ain't no shame.
Yeah,
I mean, in terror. That's what it is. Appreciate
you got to.
She talking about Peter Gunn's a player though. But I'm saying that's what you basing off. You talking about reality shows, that stuff. Well, it's real, but you know what I'm saying. Most of it's scripted, but still, y'all are the sneakiest. We ain't.
Then she shamed herself because she gonna say I haven't watched it. She gonna throw it out there. I ain't watched it lately though. Wow.
It was like a long time ago. But I'm
Fam over there chanting shame.
Hey, Monica, follow us on YouTube.
Cause you a beast. It's nuts.
So you can come be on the live. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to.
Cause you a beast. That's nuts. That's y'all just. I can't make this stuff up, people. Only on You're a Mess. All right. So I'm gonna shoot it to you real quick so you can go ahead and hook them up.
So you saying women can't lead because we sneaky?
I said nothing of the sort, man. I'm just breaking down the statistical fact of what happened without the leadership in the home.
We taught men how to be sneaky. Wow.
Hold on.
What women
I just sent it to you. Hold on. Maybe
who hurt you?
Wow.
That's the only way.
Shots fired.
Like that.
Don't take that beat. Blast back. Don't take
that's
that.
The only way y'all think like that if y'all been hurt. And she snuck around and cheated or something. That's the only way because y'all can't say all women do that. Y'all know for sure that ain't what that is.
Man, all I know is. What is she in a private account for?
Cause she don't want people just following her.
She following 500 people.
No, just put your name on there. It'll pull up on YouTube.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. But anyway.
Well, if she want to come on live, she'll accept it so I can send her the link because your phone's somewhere else. Okay, that's all I'm basically saying.
No, I've seen women do men dirty like that. I've seen dudes want to jump off a bridge because they want to. What? Who trying to jump off a bridge?
Full jump straight out the window. Full body.
But that's crazy though that y'all can dish it. Y'all can do that, but then say she is doing something, then y'all want to burn the house down. y'all can dish it, but y'all sure can't take it.
You tripping?
I'm for real.
I don't know what's going on with you. She over here snapping. He over here snapping. Listen, people. Listen. I don't got time for the foolishness. The bottom line is this. It does not matter. Oh, I know how to do this. It does not matter at all if you guys think, oh, sure, women can be leaders, but there's no statistical basis behind that. And in fact, we have statistical proof because I just gave it to all of you to the opposite. If women are such great leaders or can be such great leaders, then how far come when it comes to, in the home, the African community is suffering so deeply because the women are at home having kids at home by themselves, 70%.
But why? Because of y'all.
We not there. So how can you blame us for y'all not doing a good job being leaders?
Why y'all not there?
Kendra G, y'all can't be trusted. She just said it. Who gonna stay with a woman he can't trust? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. And look, that could be a good topic too. Who's better at faking the funk, men or women?
Y'all. No need. There's the answer. Y'all.
Who's better at faking the funk? That's gonna be.
Then how can y'all say, oh, because the women didn't vet the man? Why y'all don't vet the women? Because y'all ain't trying to settle down and do what y'all supposed to be doing.
Look, now Latia Miss
I don't know what's. You lucky my phone acting up. I'm supposed to just be able to just slide over there to my other
You're
account.
wrong. That's why.
Nah.
You're wrong.
The Lord looking out for her. He don't much because she gonna get the shame bag.
But Latia say y'all sleep with women that y'all can't trust. So what y'all got to say to that?
If women was capable of leadership, y'all wouldn't let so many of our kids go to the wayside. Because after y'all run a man off.
Read that what he just said.
After run a man.
Read that what he just said.
We did vet the woman. That's how we knew we could hit.
What kind of betting is that? What kind of betting is that?
I said it last night. They lying to stay in the game. Self-preservation, stay in the game.
That's sad.
What's sad about it?
Because, and then y'all wonder why somebody, like, really, you vetted them just to sleep with them?
Man, all I can say about that.
That's prostitution. No, I'm sure.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure you had to go take her out before that.
Man, somebody tell me how come. What's going on, King Key? Somebody tell me how come women can act like they can be good leaders. This is your right or wrong segment. I say she's right. Only because not she crazy. That's why she's single. But I say she's right because women are leading households, right? But in the whole community is like, oh man, we gotta get men back in the homes, whatever. Why? Because women ain't leading the home in an effective manner. Because if that was the case, and women was great leaders, then our community would have took off once the man left the home. Once the man was taken out the home because of welfare or just flat out craziness from the woman or whatever the case may be, choice they make, then our community should be thriving. Our young people shouldn't be out here fighting in schools and going crazy and none of that. Because y'all sisters, y'all ain't controlling the home. Y'all the leaders in the home. So if that was the case, our community should have took off. That y'all could have tricked the European. The European would have been like, oh, we messed up. We took the man out, but it was the woman leading the whole time. We should have took the woman out and left the man there. We'd be successful in. Look, just is what it is, man. Let's just call it how we see it, right? Can we call it how we see it?
Okay, so Digital B say this is the woman telling men about telling a man about women. Of course she's right. Really? So she speak for all women?
Nah, she's just giving an insight into what's really happening.
Okay, look, read what Monica said.
Go ahead, read it. It's your segment.
I can't see it's far.
One is no better than the other. You need to build trust with someone before you become intimate. But she just said y'all can't be trusted. Did you not hear it? Y'all gotta come over to YouTube, man. Go ahead, play it for me again, man.
Some of us are forced to be leaders.
She just said y'all can't be trusted.
Don't have a choice. Imagine how it would be if
she
we
just
didn't pick up where y'all left off.
This is a woman saying women can't be trusted.
That makes sense.
It don't make no sense.
That makes sense.
What makes sense is y'all can't be trusted.
So when y'all leave, what's supposed to happen?
Are advocating for you.
Why you say that?
Smart women are not doing that. Because women, and this is why we can't be trusted, honestly.
Because
Because
women can't be trusted.
women cannot be trusted. We need rules, we need guidelines, we need a procedure.
But
She's saying
it
it
for every woman.
Why not?
Like you can't speak for every
She's been a woman her whole lifetime. Oh, yes, I can.
How?
In the sense that I know what men like and men feel and men want.
To you. You're not the same person as somebody else.
Okay, ladies, since y'all over there commenting, have you ever done something that depicts whether you was trustworthy or not? Like, have you ever been with a man and you weren't completely honest with him about something that you knew he probably wanted you to be honest with? What are you talking about? Girl,
so they can speak.
I'm doing that. I'm finna go on there right now. I'm on the page right now, and I'm finna go on here, and I should be live. I should be showing up as
And it say
live.
y'all need rules, guidelines, and procedures. So do y'all. To be a leader, you gotta have a manual. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask questions. You ain't just gonna know everything off the rip. Really?
I'm saying I'm trying to go live on my joint. It's not letting me do any of that. I know, right? So I'm on my Coach Taibu page. So when I go look at my page, it should come up as live. I'm not getting no action. So if Shae don't want to let y'all
your
in,
phone is old. That's why.
oh wow, shots fired.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy. Well,
we create the rules, guidelines, and procedures. Really? Y'all create them? Okay. That's funny.
I was asked to only do an hour tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a show. I'm remixing this show, the song for this show. So, all right. Okay.
Why
Okay.
you be talking about everybody else? Shoot.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Next time on You're a Mess, tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. You know the time. It's Wild Out Wednesday. She gonna get y'all. Y'all can come on tomorrow night and talk y'all smack because it's gonna be wild. We got dating, prostitution. Who's better at faking the funk? We got stuff on the docket.
You got a question before we go. It says, "What are we supposed to do when the
you don't want to say keep it to an hour? I'm trying to do.
You see what I'm saying? I'm saying if it wasn't nobody on here, I'm just saying she want.
That's cool.
She want a question.
When is there nobody on my show now?
She want a question answered. What are women supposed to do when a man leaves?
Okay, look. Here's the deal. I think B Moni wants to come on here, so we hook her up. Latia, here's the deal. I'm not saying that a man isn't going to decide to end the relationship.
Come on, move on. Now we talking about who's supposed to lead the household.
Look.
If he's gone.
Look. I'm not saying that a man won't decide to end the relationship. I'm not saying that. On this show, you have to go back and watch them. All right, you have to. On this show, I built up a rapport with my viewers that I'm going to help you come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find something healthy. And what I'm saying is there's so much sickness, dismay, loneliness, hatred in the world. If you provide a brother with real love, something healthy, well, if he goes, he's going to come right back.
So I'm supposed to allow him to come
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all want to know how come Taibu Muad'Dib is 47 in a serious relationship right now, tentatively? But the reason why I don't play no games is because everybody should consider themselves valuable like a diamond. Ain't nobody gonna walk past a diamond on the floor and pick it up and be like, it's too small, and throw it back on the ground. It's not gonna happen. So if you are providing a woman or a man out there, if you provide that person with real love, something healthy, and they shoot out the door, if you love them too, give them time to see the air of the waist and welcome, especially if you have children, and welcome them back in. So see, you women, hey, don't cut me up. I'm not done. I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm done. So what I'm saying is let's be honest and be real. At the end of the day, especially when you have children, you have to decide, ladies, how important is it for your children to have that man there? Now, I'm not saying that you should be a doormat, I'm just saying that You made the decision, the mutual decision to have these children with this man. You know how important a man is, that their father is to their lives. So when you be like, I can go out and find anybody to be their daddy, you're wrong about that. And you can't speak for them kids either. You might can speak to them for them when they're 2, 4, and 5, but when they're 11, 12, and 13, and 14, it's going to be a whole different story. So my point is this. When that man leaves, consider yourself for a moment. And I'm big on this show, I'm pointing the thumb. When that man leaves, consider yourself for a minute. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have been in situations before I became conscious, and I was a beast in relationships. I was no good. I hit women, choked women, slapped women. I was that football player dude that y'all saw beating the little European lady up. I was him. That's who I really was. And I was that way because I was raised to be that way. I'd seen it done many a times. I thought that's how you were supposed to treat that person when they got out of line. So for me to get treatment, to accept the treatment, to look at myself individually, to have that kind of mindset shift about it, to create a different belief system about how to handle myself, it came down to who I chose to be with. It comes down to who you choose to be with. Now, the eye load quality test does matter. But once you get into the relationship, the woman has to be the kind of woman that helps you be the best version of yourself. So if you with somebody and they're always constantly, it's always a grading against, or like you push two opposite ends of the battery and they repel. If that's what's going on, then that relationship's not. So at least everybody give yourself, 3 to 5 years of being with somebody to make that good decision before you have a children with it. Like me, I didn't do that shit. I had, as soon as I got fertile. Hey,
really?
That game is not that important, dude. It's ridiculous. So at the end of the day, you definitely don't want to be in a situation where you rush in, have children, and then you're like this lady over here saying, hey, what happens when the man leaves? It's what happened was you chose to have kids with a man who was a leaver, who wasn't a foundational, solid person that was going to see that thing through to the end for the kids as the way that you should. We as a people, we see what's happening. So you young people, when y'all watch this show, take all of our advice. Make sure that this person is a person that has a larger vision, that y'all can see raising these kids until they're grown, until they're adults, and they can take care of themselves and they have the proper foundation. Right? There should be no more babies having babies because we see the end result of that. Y'all, the end result, you see what it is. So all the pain, hurt, abandonment issues y'all going through, lack of this, lack of that, lack of balance, that's what's happening. So don't ask Taibu Muad'Dib, ladies, what do you do when the man leaves, when you know what the answer is. Consider yourself. If you don't want to go get that man back for you, get him back for them kids you had with him. Me personally, I had no idea how it was going to pan out, because by the time my kids really needed me to be there, I wasn't. So I'm giving y'all good advice. I have a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old, 18-year-old, and 21-year-old. Even the grown youngsters that I have, children of mine that are out there, still really want and need my presence, and I'm not there. So it's not going to ever stop. Forcing somebody on them, that's a dicey proposition, because they have the right to be like, no, nothing but my dad will do. So if you know that you did not, like my cousin said, if you know that you didn't do no real vetting, that you just rushed off of emotion, you didn't check anybody, like Shae, she tells her story on here all the time too. She can tell her own story, but I'm just saying, like, for women out there that just wanted to do something. I want to do this, and then y'all just did it. No vetting at all. He looked good enough for your eye low quality. He was accepting of you, of settling down with you. Of course, a fool's gonna play her. And Shae's a good woman. I can see how he may want to move around the second year in, but she's such a good woman. He stayed for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? He probably was never on that. So, ladies, I'm telling y'all, I'm just keeping it real with you. Check that man out first. See what his pedigree is. He was, the guy was already leaving a marriage. That wasn't even a red flag to her because she was so young. So I'm trying to give y'all the game too. But if the man leaves, ladies, if their dad leaves, it's really up to you to look at yourself, put it together somehow, and get another man, hopefully a better man in there. And that's what I'm being right now for her sons. If my kids' moms find a man that's better than me, that doesn't beat them, hit them, treat them bad in front of the kids, that's what I used to do. But I'm just saying that that's good for my child. Because my child has that balance. And if they ask me, I'm going to be like, I respect that dude. He's there paying bills. He's doing his thing. If he's treating you right, maybe you should take it, listen to that. Anybody treat your mom right probably is a good dude. So I would get right behind that. But ladies, you can't have an excuse for going year after year after year trying to raise them kids on your own when really it's on you to replace that with a better choice this time. And that means getting help, care, therapy, whatever it is you have to go through, you owe it to them kids. 10 and unders, you owe it to them kids to get yourself together and attract a man that will help you with that responsibility and love you. And look, another topic. How hard do single moms have to go to replace? Well, I'll give it to y'all, a mistake. That fair? We'll just call it a mistake. That way we're not blaming y'all. It's a mistake. All right. But you have to realize if you have 3 kids by one dude or 3 different dudes, if you're ready to change your life around and make something happen for them kids and get them kids what them kids need, which is solid leadership, you have to get ready to go super duper extra hard. You got 3 little liabilities. Shout out to my man Darius in Wisconsin. You got 3 liabilities. What's he gonna do? So yeah, y'all gotta. That's a tough proposition, man. I'm telling you. But as it stands, statistic wise, ladies, y'all have had leadership of our homes for a long time, and the community's failing. Y'all have to get the man back in the household, right? Shout out to the brothers that's accepting of another man's responsibility, and doing the right thing. These young men and women, mixed families or not, they still need that father's love. That's still your responsibility. All right. The love, the leadership in love, that's how it should feel that way. Shae, these shows are kid friendly. I might have an episode True Love Tuesday, I guess. Bring these young men on here and have them talk about their experiences with me. I'm very hard to get along with as far as disciplinarian is concerned, but that's what it looks like when I love you, young people. I'm strict, I'm hard on you. The world's going to be hard on you. I'm just practice. All right. But when you meet my expectations, you won't have a better ally or friend. Go ahead, Shae. You talk to him.
I can speak now.
She wants to know. I'm just.
I can speak now.
Well, I mean, I'm just.
Y'all
got me revved up. I knew my daughter's dad when I was a sophomore in high school, and he left me when I was 3 months pregnant. I would have loved some help and leadership outside what I had to offer.
And now what I was saying was like, you talking about, oh, wait for them and go back and get them. But if they're like a multiple cheater, like at some point, I'm not finna keep, allowing you to come back because you haven't grown up, or you know what I'm saying? But in my situation, I was married for 12 years, but so out of all that time, it's like, what then after that? I'm supposed to go try to get him back. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just like, little relationships. It's marriages that lasted a long time too, that you like, oh well, go get him back, still in love, you know what I'm saying? It don't work that way with every situation.
So what do you think? Okay, so what do you think then about my advice as far as, the burden being on you now, because that was still your mistake. So the burden on you now, intentional or otherwise, it was a mistake because now you have kids and no leadership in the house. Now you have no man. What do you think about the new topic? I mean, what's you? Is it okay to just be without a man and try to raise them kids on your own, or are you going to try to replace that? And if so, how's
Like
that look?
what he said, stop picking the same guys that keep doing the same thing. But it's like, it's kind of hard too, because y'all put on facades just like everybody else do too. So
Get the lie detector test. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, ain't nobody doing it. But I'm just saying,
if you would have got a lie detector test with your boyfriend before me, would you still have dated him?
I wouldn't pay to get it done. What am I
missing here?
I'm just
everybody.
Saying, that's with anybody though.
Everybody. If I don't know if the story's true or not, but I know Shae personally, so I'm sure she put way more than $200 into the last guy she was dealing with, and that she would have rather upfront put that $200 into our test to avoid that headache than everything that she reported. I don't know. I wasn't there, but everything I saw a piece of it. I ain't gonna lie, dude, flat out crazy. But I'm telling you, like, she definitely should have got the lie detector test. It would have saved a lot of her. And then, forgive me, y'all, for saying this, but ladies, y'all definitely, if y'all got kids at home, get the lie detector test, because them kids don't want to go through that.
But you don't think that you're gonna have to go through that? I mean, we grown. It ain't like we kids in our 20s, you know what I'm saying? If you hit your 35 mark and you still on that, I want to play stuff, be upfront with the person.
Natia says her daughter's father was excellent, actually different from others that she had dated. When she got pregnant, he changed totally. And so I hear that so much. Like, that narrative. What bothers me about the he changed part is your filter. Everybody, you have a filter. So how he did the same thing he said his dad did to him.
And that was the same with my situation. He felt some type of way because his daddy had more kids after the fact, and he was mad because his dad wasn't in his life. So you basically doing the same thing that your dad did. It's like a continuous cycle. So I don't know.
I'm gonna go out here and have these kids because my daddy had kids when he wasn't supposed to.
I swear up and down, that's not what he was gonna do.
That's not even making any sense to me. But that maybe it's just me, but
so how do you break a generational cycle?
I think what look, everybody, what seems to be missing here, everybody, is the fact that we still have to deal with pointing the thumb. If y'all didn't see my point the thumb week, Please go back and watch that. When it comes to pointing the thumb, we all have to get to a place where we are now. When you're pointing the thumb, we're in a situation where we have to look at why we chose this individual in the first place. Because, especially ladies, if you have kids at home, I'm the first show of my kind. LZ said it last night. He said LZ said these other guys ain't talking about nothing. You talking since I know I am, because I mean to affect change in our community. And I'm doing it by living it. Some man somewhere is what one of my kids' moms, because there's 4 of them, and he's trying to do what I'm doing with Shae and her sons. And that's provide leadership, love, provision, security, all that stuff. You know what I mean? What's going on back? So that's what it comes down to. So we have an opportunity here to get right tonight. Look, it's as simple as pointing the thumb at yourself and asking yourself what you can do better the next time. And if that means that you you can provide leadership, ladies, to them young people, go ahead and grab that brother. You know what I'm saying? Vet that brother. Reconstruct your life around that brother. You know, them young people will benefit from it greatly. But my point at the end of the day is this. We shouldn't have so many homes with just one parent. We shouldn't. It should be a foundational message in our minds to keep our family together. I'm supporting the young men in this home by going to their football games. And so I'm not, I snuck a ticket through Thursday in last week because the game ended earlier enough. But my thinking through Thursdays is when I talk about how social justice issues play an effect on how we treat each other in our relationships. I'm telling you, it's the slave mentality. Don't take it from me. Do your fact checking. African men displaced out of homes where there's women and children. Then the children get put on medication or they're farmed out to different homes and juvenile facilities. The woman, she's depressed, anxiety, stricken and ridden. She's on meds. Like, that was happening way back in the day. We're just perpetuating that without even knowing it. It's not even about the dad or the brother or whatever people are saying or whatever. I'm talking about it's a slave mentality, almost as if we don't expect to be there the whole time anyway. We were plucked away and sold and resold. Kids, wife, husband. But now we're just doing it. So just look into that. Look into the family ties and relationships during slavery for African people, and look at how we're treating each other now. The African woman has basically had zero value beyond to a slave master beyond what she could produce for his stock. So when you have a guy that has 12 or 15 kids, he's still making them. He's making them and making them. That's what the slave masters did with you, brothers. They would lease you, bond you out, sell you off and say he makes good, strong slaves. His babies come out strong. They burrow. So I'm telling you right now, it's a slave mentality. It's nothing cool or any of that about it. Sure. This is why you vet and get lie detector tests. People are going to put up a front and put a certain face on or facade, as she said, on to get what they want to get their way. You know, a guy tell a girl, I'm gonna have a child with you. You gonna have my baby, and that sounds cool. Let me just go ahead and give him one. The after effect is what? A messed up situation. and I want them on my show. Like I said, everybody, that's the time. I'm glad I got fired up. Tune in tomorrow for Wild Out Wednesday. It's going down. No question, no doubt. Shae, do you have any final comments for the people?
No.
They have given away 20 exclusive beats for
Really?
absolutely free.
I didn't say that they're playing.
Because you said no. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying I just hope that my young men that I'm bringing up learn from mistakes of their past. That's it.
Look for the remix of the song Cold. I'm gonna drop that for y'all tomorrow, the world premiere. I've been working on it. It's Taibu Muad'Dib, Shae Houston, everybody. Tap in, tune in tomorrow night. We're gonna get it done for you. That's the show.
Bye.
Wild Out Wednesday. Psych. Catch that hand.